Chris Collins, who has won re-election.
Are you prepared to make a statement as to what has happened now in terms of the election?
It certainly, people have called the election. My opponent has conceded. So I'm standing before you today as the congressman going back to Congress for the next term. Very honored to continue to serve my constituents. I can't thank them enough, the voters, for standing with me and President Trump. To a large extent, this election came down to the support of our president. Certainly, we've done extraordinarily well in the Senate. And I have always been one of the strongest supporters, if not the strongest supporter of our president in Congress. Clearly, my constituents recognize that. I have a strong Trump district, and I'm looking forward to going back and making sure that we continue to support his agenda moving forward.
So you're declaring victory, and are you making a plea to your constituents that you will serve your term no matter what?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, going through this, I mean, the thought that I would not fulfill my term is crazy. I've said that all along. Yes, I absolutely am going to fulfill my term. Again, when it comes to constituent service, we're known as the best. My work ethic, my voting record is why I was reelected. That will continue whether we're supporting the veterans, the elderly, the disabled, which has always been a focus of my constituent service and my voting record. That's going to continue. My support of the Second Amendment, my A+ rating with the NRA will continue. Meeting with all types of people that come to D.C. None of that changes. None of that has ever changed. Whether it was September or when I go back into our lame duck session, none of that's any different.
Does that include if you end up being convicted on your charges, you won't resign?
Well, I clearly expect to be exonerated. That comes in 2020. That's a very long ways away. I've always said I'm innocent of the meritless charges.
All right, Representative Chris Collins has won re-election tonight. Other big story tonight, Joe Morelle winning Congress in Monroe County.